I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to talk about Extinction, the 2018 Netflix sci-fi movie. Directed by Ben Young and starring Michael Pena and Lizzie Kaplan. Now we all know Netflix has been putting out a lot of sci-fi movies, and to be fair, they've more been this way. So let's see what we think of this one. The story here follows a father who's having nightmares about his family being killed in some form of invasion from aliens as such. And it's like pushing his life to the limits. Like, is he going insane? What is happening in his head? And one day it happens. This attack happens, and all of his visions, dreams, and nightmares have to be pieced together to help him figure out how to survive. Now that's a simple enough premise. I'm happy enough to say that works simple, so there it is. The three things I enjoyed most about this movie, because it's my video. Number one is the fact that Michael Pena is actually he's very good in this leading role. We're used to him being more of a comic sidekick, see Ant-Man for that. But here he gets to become the everyman reluctant hero, trying to protect his family. And he's great at it. He gets to have the fight sequences that you don't look at him and go, he'll win a fight. He doesn't look like a guy who's going to have gun shooting skills. So he picks up a gun and shoots it as if he's never shot one before. It's simple enough, and he makes it more interesting to watch because he does have tints of his little humour, especially with the interaction with his teenage daughter. The second thing is, I do think the third act twist makes this movie stand out from the rest of Netflix sci-fi movies. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what that is, but you have to wait to see it, and I feel you should enjoy that one. And thirdly, the invasion itself felt pretty brutal. I've seen a lot of alien invasion movies, and they're either done in a second, Independence Day, Mars Attacks, where it's just comical, that's the big ones. More recently, War of the Worlds, while it's quite graphic, it was quick. This one just feels very arranged. I like that. So we've had 3 ups, we're going to have 3 downs, because it's how I roll. The first thing is, the final shot of this movie has some of the worst CGI special effects I have ever seen for something that should have been relatively easy to shoot, I feel, with a budget. I can't say again, but when you watch it, you'll be like, that looks terrible. The second one I'm going to pick is, it does feel like they're all conveniently in this storyline. He has, his job helps, her job helps, and it's just really, this is too convenient for me. It's too obvious that it's going to go that way. So it's just sort of, we know what's going to happen there, we know what's going to happen there, and yeah, convenience, get it down. The third and final thing I'm going to be mentioning revolves around one issue that I had with this movie, and that is the supporting cast, which were painfully generic neighbour family, or guy from work who knows about everything, or teenage daughter who hates dad, younger daughter who loves dad, wife who knows there's something wrong with husband but doesn't do much to help. They're very generic characters. There's just they never felt real, any of them, which is kind of a letdown for caring what happens to anyone else in this movie, other than the Michael Pena character. But that's, again, you can read that how you want to. Overall, this is going to be one of the better Netflix movies. You will see it does go and does not really hesitate once the actual attack happens, which I think was really nice to watch. I would be saying, if you're going to watch one of their sci-fi movies, this is going to be the one to watch. You can skip most of the others so far this year anyway. How it ends, still waiting for it to end. One day we will see the ending. But anyway, I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. Go check it out on Netflix. Come and let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I'm going to go and do what I do best. Watch movies.